Hello, this is Mr. Huff, and we are going to make a drawing that includes an assembly and an exploded view. At this point, you should already have your assembly created and your exploded view created, and you can see the previous videos for how to do that. So the first thing you need to do is check to make sure you are in the right project folder. At this time in the Project Lead the Way class, we are going to need to make sure we're using the right project at all times. So if you're in Playground, make sure you switch over to wherever your puzzle cube parts are. And in my case, I have a folder called Puzzle Cube Example. And what I'm going to do then is click on New, and I'm going to use the drawing template that we customize. And so yours is going to be your last name dash 4 or 6 or A, that's what it is. So at this point, if it's properly constructed, it will ask you for your class period. So I'm just going to put a class period in and hit enter or OK. All right, so now we have our basic drawing, and what we're going to do is click on base, and we are going to select the part we want to put in. In this case, we could put in anything. So we could put in parts files or assembly files or presentation files. I'm looking specifically for assembly files, and I want to use the one that is named Puzzle Cube Assembly. And I look at the size of this on the page, and it looks pretty good. I think that'll fit all right. And right here, you see the little navigation cube. If I click on home, I should get a nice isometric view. And this is a 1/2 scale. When I put it in isometric right there, now it looks a little bit small. So I'm going to go and put it in as 1:1. And that looks pretty good. So we're going to click OK. And then it puts the piece in, and I'm like, wait a minute, I really liked it when it was colorful. So I'm going to point at it. When I see the red dotted line appear around the part, I double click, and I choose the shaded option under style. And when I do that, it will put the color back in. So that's nice, but wouldn't it be really nice to see how this cube was put together? So we're going to add in our exploded view that we made. And to do that, we click on base again, and we open the little folder search tool. And this is only showing me assemblies. So what I need to do is click on the drop down, and I will turn it on for presentation files. And I choose the exploded view that I want to use. If you click on one, it should show you over here on the bottom left what it is, so you can look at the different ones you have. And I kind of like this one of these two, because they're smaller, so we're going to use this version. Okay, you should only have one. So when I click when I do that, it shows up right here, and again with the orientation, it's showing me the front of that, and that's not really what I want. So I click on home, and that's the view I'm looking for. It looks a little small at 1/4, so I'm going to take it to 1/2, and that looks like it's pretty good. It'll fit nicely on the page and show me how the assembly goes together. So I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to move it over here to the right of the cube. I guess we could kind of play around with centering things, and this is, at this point, this is just kind of a how does it look. And I want to have the shaded view instead of the open lines, so I double click on the one I want to shade, choose the shaded option under style, and click OK. So now I have my drawing that includes the assembly and the exploded view. And if you notice down here, it says it has the right name and everything. So I am good with that. So we're going to hit Control S and save this as Puzzle Cube Assembly. And I like to add the word drawing at the end so that I can make sure and pick those things out easily. And click on Save, and we are done. Thank you so much for watching.